So this is going to be the very same, but a little bit different. Tanner, of course, your phone has no internet today. There's not your calculator. There's no internet today either. Can you do this for me, please? Go ahead.
Negative 29 equals 1 minus 32, negative
34, sorry.
34 equals 4 plus.
Okay, so this one on the left-hand side, it says is equal to
this one
10.
Negative 3 divided by negative 3.
Okay. Please put a star beside this question, because in the third dimension, I can see this happening. Okay, I can see this being given to you on an assignment or a test type question.
Another part would be Z,
which is neat. Okay, here we go. Example 4. Determine the vector. Parametric equation with line. So, yeah. See who did that? He was up next. See who was up next on the escape? Oh, so he did that on purpose. I know, I'm not going up there.
Are there any word problems in this?
Yes. But today, no. This is a lot more algebra heavy, this unit, and more, like it's turning lines into equations. It's like, this is the coordination of algebra geometry. That's what this is. Like it brings them both together. Okay. Lisa's trying not to make eye contact. But you're going to...
I heard something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so dry, and I'm just like, I need some eye drops.
Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that then. I apologize. I thought you were just trying to not make eye contact, so I wouldn't make contact. Okay, so here we go. To determine back from... Here we go. So back from the beginning. We said we needed either 2 points or a point and a slope to make these things. We've already done the point and the slope one. This one's 2 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a slope for this one. So we're going to say, and I'll help you out, and you're going to do it for me here in a sec. I'm going to say vector M is going to be EF. Okay. Do you recall how to find vector EF? 6 minus negative 1, yeah.
And then 11 minus 5.
Good. So what she did correctly was like y2 minus 1, x2 minus x1, and y2 minus y1. So this should turn into 7, 6. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Now there are 2 possible equations. You can go to, please.
Are these always like square bracket?
Yes, for the slope is always square brackets. Yes. Okay. Generally, the way it goes is points are round brackets and vectors are square brackets. That's generally how it's going to go. All right. So, Austin, there are 2 possible equations that we can use here. You can either use the point negative 1 comma 5 to make your equation, or 6 comma 11. Which one do you prefer to use?
Negative 1 comma 5.
Good. So can you make an equation for me then? I'm going to say R equals. So for my vector equation. Yeah. So R equals your point. Okay, you guys stay with me here, please. Your point is? Negative 1.5, yes. Good. I'm going to call it T or S or some sort of variable to go with it. Okay, there has to be some sort of scalar to go with it. Okay. Are most people feeling sort of okay with what just happened there? good.
Did you pick either?
Did I pick what?
Did you pick?
Yes. Yeah, it's the same thing, if you remember, of course, no one remembers grade 9, but it's the same thing as slope from grade 9, you could have used this one or this one to make the equation. Same thing could have done. All right, Chris,
Yes.
can you now make a parametric equation of the line, please?
Alright, so x equals -1 plus 7t, and y equals 5 plus 6t.
Now, back to what Bailey was saying, could I use the other one? If you take a look, if I add 7 to this, I get 6, and if I add 5 to this, I get 11, right? So if you add the slope to the first point, you get the second point, so that works the same way. Yeah. Are we sort of feeling okay, Victoria, all is well? Sorry, it's going to be called after. All right, part B. Is going to say, what are the coordinates when this crosses the x-axis? Okay, now these are the types of questions that people freeze at when they get to. They say, oh my goodness, how do you find the area of a triangle? Okay, or questions like that, okay? The thing, when it crosses the x-axis, when, Michael, back in grade 9, when does the line cross the x-axis?
When it becomes positive,
Yes? And what becomes positive?
the x value.
The y value is what you meant to say.
Yeah, that's what
okay,
I
right?
meant to say, yeah.
So this is going to be then when y equals 0. Okay, so I know this is going to be the case. I know this is going to be the case when y equals 0. So how can I use this information to help me solve this? Tori, go ahead.
Oh, you can use the parametric equation and solve for t.
Yeah.
And back into x to find what x is.
Wonderful. Okay, so everyone heard that? What she said was she's going to sub 0 into here and then solve for t. And then once you have your t, sub it back to the equation to get your x value. Okay, we get the logic there, what we're trying to do? Okay, so I'm going to solve this, excellent. So I'm going to solve the equation 0 equals 5 plus 6t. And this is, actually I should probably write parametric so that. So I'm going to just say t equals -6 over 5.
Is it 5 or 6?
Of course. This is why I don't skip steps. That's why I don't skip steps. Okay. Nicole v squared. Hope you don't mind if I hope you don't mind if I call you Nicole v squared forever. Since I have my t value now, how do I get my x value? It's okay? Derek? Help her out. How do I get my x value now?
You can sub t into the parametric equation with that.
Yeah. So we're going to sub t equals -5, 6. So I'm going to say x equals -1 plus 7 bracket -5 over 6. Oh boy. Equals -1 minus 35 over 6. Which is
-41 over 6.
whoa. Therefore,
Do you want us to put it in a mixed equation?
either one is fine by me. Generally, this is better,
Okay.
but they're both correct. Did you say decimal in the last reading? Okay, is this sort of making sense for most people? Alistair, we're sort of doing okay? Okay. I think it's time to move to third dimension.
We can do that tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
Because it's the same stuff, it's all the same stuff, it's just put an extra variable in, that's all it is. Oh goodness, Emma, is this boring? You're falling asleep, I'm sorry, Emma. I'll try and be more enthusiastic, if I can.
Oh, this is, I have another riddle for you today, but I'll show you when it's time. What? Oh, well, okay. I thought that was actually a joke. I was just curious.
We're saying the vector equation of a line is r is equal to r naught plus Tm for TER, and we're going to set r naught is equal to x naught, y naught, z naught, r is equal to x, y, z, and m is equal to a, b, c. Yes. Just in three space, yes. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, Luke. Can you be brave? Can you give me the x coordinates, this and its x coordinate, just like we did before? So what's x going to equal? Now hold on a sec. Now we know my point here is x naught, y naught, z naught, and my slope is a, b, c. Okay? I'll help you. You can do the y one. Okay? Okay, so x naught is the x coordinate of the point, and a is the x coordinate of your slope.
Lost.
It's the same as last time. So what's the y going to be then? Same as last time. So y is going to be y naught plus tb, and z is going to be z naught. That's not like a super villain, z naught. I feel like it's a good villain anyway. The maths was z naught.
But why not?
Well, I didn't, so it's original to me.
I can try that and not do it. All right, here we go. I got one more example, then we're going to call it today. Even though we got 20 minutes left, okay? So has everyone got these two scroll down? Michael Hatcher, that phone is going to disappear for good. This is my angle. Your dad coming to Houston?
Probably
Not anymore.
All right, example 4. Example 4 or 5? Example 5. All right. So to continue on with this, so it says a line passes through 2 points. Now, I heard Bailey say before the parametric's the same as in 2D, and it is, except for it happens to be a z. Everything we do here Everything we do here is the same thing, but it happens with an extra variable in there. I'm sorry for those people that I'm keeping up. It's first period, I know. This is our last unit of vectors, and we get to calculus, okay? And I'm sorry, this is the first unit is always, the first lesson is always dry. I'm sorry about that, okay?
This is the last unit before the midterm.
This is the last unit before the midterm. So just as a reminder, your test will be April, I think it was 6th, we said, or something, 11th, that's what I meant, April 11th, and then the midterm will be the Wednesday after Easter. Wednesday after Easter. All right. Okay, vector equation of the line. So we need a point and a slope. Matthew. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to say m is equal to AB. Can you please tell me? Okay, how do you find vector AB, please? Go
Is
ahead.
that like the bx
Yeah.
minus ax?
Good. Okay, so go ahead.
And then, so be -2,
Negative.
or 1 minus -2,
Good. Keep going.
5 minus 3,
Yeah, keep going.
and -1 minus 4.
Wonderful. So I'm going to say my vector m is equal to 3 to -5. Now I'm going to take a step back. I want to make sure Luke and everyone else that this is crystal clear. Okay, because you're saying you're sort of lost on a few things. I want to make sure that this is clear for people. We're good on that? Okay. All right, Nathan. For the vector equation of the line, we need a slope. What else do we need? 1 point. So which is your favorite point? 2, 3, and 4? -2, 3, and 4, or 1, 5, and -1? Which one's your favorite?
The second one you said.
It's the second one? I said?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. Either one works out. Either one works. All right, Nathan, fight against quite the power. That's good, Nathan. Okay. So I'm going to say my the vector equation. Now here's the thing. Hold on a second. Now I hear people erasing and getting angry that he picked B. Okay. If you choose A, your answers will still all work the same. That's the neat thing about this. It sucks for me on an assignment because that means I have to have 5 solutions, okay, for every question, because you can pick things in different ways. All right, but it works out. So I'm gonna say, so go ahead, Nathan. R equals.
R equals -2 and 1. I don't know.
What's your point?
Oh, 1.
Keep going.
5.
Yeah.
1.
Okay, good. Plus.
1, 5, and then 1 again.
Nope. Remember, it's something multiplied by your slope. Okay, it's going to be something multiplied by your slope. All right. All right, part B. I was going to say write the parametric equation of the line. Would you be brave, please, and be able to give me the x components of this? Okay, what's the x coordinate of this? Good. Yeah. Instead of 1 and 3, it's 1 plus 3t. Okay, right? Because there happens to be a t multiplied by it as well, too. All right, Cecilia, can you be brave and give me the y coordinate, please? Good. And James, can you be brave and give me the z coordinate, please? Wonderful. Okay. Do most people feel sort of okay about this? Okay. Happy birthday. How old is he anyway? 18? Okay, I'm going to tell one joke. I can't help it. I gotta tell a joke. A joke, that's my pathetic life is what that is. Okay. Last question. Last question. Part C. Says, will 6, 3, -2 lie on the line? Okay, so for this one, can someone be brave and let me know how I would do this? Go ahead.
Sub 6 into the x, 3 into the y, negative 2 into the z, parametric equations. Compare the two.
Very good. Now, the t's have to match for all of them. Okay, if the t's match for 2, that's not good enough. Okay, it has to work for all of them. I will do the algebra because I'm your math teacher, so I'm going to say here 5 equals 3t, t equals 5/3. Negative 2 equals 2t, t equals negative 1. Well, look at that. That one did it already. So then we're going to say negative 1 equals negative 5t, t equals 1/5. Therefore, not.
The same numbers if you use the other one.
Yeah. You won't get the same.
So I'm like,
It'll be different.
It'll be different t value. There'll be different t values, right? But if they matched up, they would have had the same. Like if this would have been 1, yours would have been 2. Right? But they'd all be consistently the same. Therefore, not on the same line. Homework.
9%.
Oh. These jokes are getting awesomer by the minute here. All right, so I'm going to go back to checking. Whoa, I'm going to go back to checking homework again this unit. I want to make sure that you guys get to a good start, so that when we get to the hard stuff, that everyone's feeling good.